mistake. They sent him to Iraq. It's just a year and a day in the showdown.
Got original 1953 Buick Riviera, model 50. This is original AM radio. Come out of a, this one actually come out of a junkyard. It was in pretty bad shape, rusted up. We've completely redone the case, gone through the tuner and everything, got everything back up and working. All your push buttons, all your presets, and actually it polished up pretty good. It turned out pretty nice. Took a little work. We've done a full Aurora Design conversion. It now has AM FM stereo, auxiliary in, which is automatic. It seek and scan your stations for you. It's got voice ID. I'll be demonstrating that. It also has USB. This is your USB port here that you'll be getting. This will also charge your devices. Play a thumb drive, which comes with it. Auxiliary in above that. It has Bluetooth, voice command, voice assistant, hands-free phone calls. It's got a built-in full range 6x9 DVC stereo speaker. That leaves you with 2 other channels you can use somewhere else. And we're going to show you how it all works. This here is a cigarette lighter, and this is your push button that comes with it. And what I've done is I mounted the push button in a cigarette lighter. So a lot of people don't smoke in their classic cars anymore. So if you have a cigarette lighter, you can mount this in your cigarette lighter and use it for your push button. That's how that works. I'll be demonstrating that. Right now you're on FM. You got an operating LED which changes multiple colors. A little stereo light. And right now you're on FM. You got all your presets working.
But I don't want to wait
pull them out,
delivered,
preset your stations.
Catholic bookstore.
Ship group. I got a half tank of gas, a beer and a can.
If you want to go to AM radio, you just simply turn the unit off and right back on. It takes you to AM radio, the light turns colors. Off and right back on, takes you right back to FM. That's how that works. Your auxiliary in, like I said, is automatic. You'll get a male-to-male cord with it. Looks like this. Just plug a device in. Right now it's an MP3 player. And all you do is plug it into here and just hit play. It automatically changes over.
Low battery.
Need to put a charge on it.
Well, I guess it was back in '63 when eating my cookies.
Anytime you're on an auxiliary in device, the little light goes to green and you won't come off of it, just simply turn your device off. And in 20 seconds, the radio will go back to where you had it set. And we're going to let it do that. If you don't want the 20 seconds of dead air during that time, just turn it off and back on like you were cycling from AM to FM. It remembers you were on FM. Automatically switch back over. Good sounding radio. We're gonna do the balance and fader. We're gonna worry about fader. We're gonna do fader. Balance is here, but since this is a stereo speaker, you don't really need to worry about balance. So we're gonna do fader because I've got 2 more speakers hooked up, and I'll show you how that works. You got your treble like you always had, bass and treble. Just back it up a little bit, and you're gonna go clockwise twice, like a 12 to 2 motion. She's gonna tell you in the fader mode. Then as long as you're moving this toner control in that mode, you can fade from front to rear. That is, if you add more speakers.
Fader adjust.
There's your rears. There's this speaker. Balance it out like we want it. Let it beat. Now we're back on treble and bass. And if you want to go into balance, you can go counterclockwise like a 12-10 motion. It'll go into balance. But I really wouldn't fool with balance because you got this one so close. We're going to do the initial pair up, which you will. It'll take multiple devices. It'll always choose the very first one. So if you're a primary driver, you want to do yours first. Bring your phone up on Bluetooth, and we're going to use the push button, which is mounted in a cigarette lighter. We're going to hold it down. We're going to let her help us out. We're going to do the initial pair up.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Showed up on our phone. All we got to do is tap on it. She'll tell us when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Now we're connected up. So every time you get in this car and turn the radio on, you have your phone with you. She will come on and say Bluetooth connected. I leave the shop and come back, and when I walk in, she comes on and says Bluetooth connected. So when I get out of range.
Bluetooth connected.
Now we're going to do a voice command. I'm going to show you how to operate your phone. Phone calls, how to answer phone calls and all that. We're going to do a voice command. I usually put a built-in mic in them. Since this one got a speaker in it, it's kind of hard. I didn't want to mess up. We got a mic here on the extendable. You can put it in wherever you want to. And we're going to do a voice command. We're just going to do just like we done. Ready to pair up, we're going to hold the button in. Play music.
Playing all songs. Shuffled.
That's set up on my phone, so you don't have to. We're going to show you how to actually change music. You can say call home. Anything your smartphone's capable of doing, you can do it from this push button or actually with the volume knob. I'm going to show you how all that works. We're going to change music just by pushing it once. That will advance our music. Twice, we'll back up or repeat.
Come on, come on. Put them hands together.
Or I can do it with the volume knob. Turn it up, turn it back. Phone call comes in, you press this your push button one time to answer your call, or turn your tuning knob up once. That's how that works. Now your push button, as far as summons your phone up or pairing up, will also work with your volume knob. Let's go back to radio. We're going to use the volume knob instead of holding this down. We're going to bring our phone up with it. We're going to go up twice. Stop music. That's how your Bluetooth and all work.
I really do see us as
it's designed so you do not have to have the phone in your hand while you're driving. You can do it all from here. We're on FM, Voice ID. We'd like to know what FM station is because we got an AM dial. We don't change the looks of it. All we do is take the volume knob and turn it up 3 times. Here we go, phone call. R&B Vintage Radio, it's Richard.
That is not a valid extension. Please try again.
We don't know who that was.
Troubles and trials and tests are our faith. How do we deal with these things?
Voice ID, we want to know what channel we're on. We're on FM. Turn the volume knob up 3 times.
Omnipotent God. And we
90.9.
his direction.
Comes on, it will do
seek
and scan, voice ID on AM and FM. Seek and scan.
Can be trusted.
All you do is take the tuning knob and turn it up twice. 1, 2. 1, 2. Little light gets to flashing.
Argument that dinosaurs
now it's going to start scanning station
evolutionary
for you.
failures. You know, Ian Malcolm in the first Jurassic Park.
In your heart. So that when you
I'm going to show you how to lock on the station and actually even find it.
You can tell God about them. You can talk to God about who He is. You can.
Say we like that station there, all you do is turn it once. Little light gets to flashing quick. Now it will lock on it if you don't move it, or it will let you find it. There it is. Pull out a preset, you got it. All works off that little light that tells you what's going on. Now we'd like to know what station that is. Turn it up 3 times.
91.1.
There we go. That's how your voice ID, seek and scan, and all work. Thumb drive. You'll get one of these with the video on it, some music, files, manuals. Even though I give you paper manuals. If you lose them, you can go back on here and print them off. Plug it in, go straight to it. Let you hear it a second. Got a nice sound. This works the same way as changing your songs to advanced. Push it once. Or turn it up once. Back up. Now we went up twice on this to summons our phone up. A lot of people like to hide these. They don't have to be out visible. You can stick it in the glove box, because on time you got to take this out if you want to change it or charge the device. Put your phone in there and get it charged. So we won't go to, there's 2 ways to put it in pause and go back to radio. You can hold this down 1 second, put this in pause. That little light's going to blink a couple times. Now we're going right back to radio. Back on radio. Let's find a station. Well, let's go back to that. Same thing going down the road. If you want to go back to this, hold this down 1 second and go back to radio, or take your volume knob and turn it down twice. Depends on how long you put this in pause, whether you go back to the same song or not, because you know it's kind of computerized. We can do the same thing. We can put it in pause here, go back to radio. We can do it with the push button either way. It's pretty neat how it works. Once you get back on radio where we had it, so you've got multiple ways of doing it. Change your songs, put it back in pause, go back to radio. Once you get used to doing it, it pretty well works out good. Everything polished up good, all the buttons, and it looks good. That's your original 1953 Buick Riviera AM radio with a full Aurora Design conversion. I appreciate you letting me do it. You'll get manuals. Everything will be labeled for you. We kept everything up from the back because he sent me pictures of the brackets, and they're pretty good sized brackets for it. So everything is above that, so you can put your brackets on, reach up in there and plug everything in. And I appreciate you letting me do it. Thank you.